My choice of words sometimes is a little unfortunate, but if all the words I used during commentary are atrocious, awful, disgusting, it was all those things in the first half. Second half I can comment less on because of the fact they're down to 10 men and they're having a little bit of a go. But just, he's talked about two things there. He's talked about the pressing element of the game. He's talked about, obviously, the playing out from the back. The pressing element, I mean, they sort of dropped to what would be sort of now deemed as a mid-block position when it was Zirkzee and sort of Fernandes. And I couldn't work out what the trigger was for the press for the first sort of 5-10 minutes of the match. Surely one of the centre-backs is on the ball, whether it's Van de Ven or Romero, they press off one of them getting the ball because they think they're the weakest, or do they wait for it to go to a right-back or a left-back and then they press off a side? It was as if they were just allowing Tottenham to basically play at their own will without any trigger for a press at all, so I wasn't quite sure what the plan was in terms of the press. You then come on to playing out from the back, and Tottenham do press pretty well. They've got good energy up front, and Manchester United have proven time and time again, only here against Liverpool a few weeks ago, that they get caught all the time against a half-decent team when they try and play out sort of from the back. And then we move on to the players. So you say, are the players not buying into what Erik Ten Hag is telling them to do, or do they not believe in it? One thing I can say is that their application towards doing it was abysmal. And the most worrying thing was, and maybe I didn't pay enough attention to it on Wednesday night, was Eriksen's comments around the fact that he felt that FC20 wanted it more, that they were more hungry. That is a player that is in the middle of that dressing room who I would suggest is very well respected by the rest of his colleagues and very well respected by the manager. He's an experienced player, he's played